that was the weekly high.
Yep.
So I felt like it was a good type one setup because of that. And then even though it kind of drawn out, it was like literally the beginning of the New York session and the
Right.
EMAs were crossed. So I felt confident in taking that because my the weekly bias, like well, the higher time frame bias and the weekly high where it was at, I was comfortable taking that trade. And then it went all the way to the Mayo. So I took profit at the Mayo.
Gotcha. So that was one, two, I mean, 3 days of rise basically, or three and a half with this little bit. So you have 3.5 days of rise in one direction. Wednesday, Thursday. Now you're looking at possible, midweek reversal essentially,
Mm-hmm.
or at least some kind of reversal to happen because this is already broken the previous high that it set on Tuesday.
Yeah, it was play that day. It was playing a little bit of games because I actually honestly thought it would go further. So I mean, to say play safe, I took profit, and then literally the next day
Yeah,
melted.
melted. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, if you look at the levels, it that like literally, I think that's the peak formation.
Well, if you remember, I don't know if anybody's seen this before. There is a video that's on YouTube that I did called the iceberg effect. Has anybody
No.
seen that video? So it's basically got the same effect here, right? Where you see basically the points back and forth, and then literally it just drops off. And
Mm,
so on an iceberg, you only see basically like what is it, like 10% of the actual iceberg itself, because all you see is just the little points that it has. You don't see the actual huge body underneath. Basically, this is literally just like that, like an iceberg effect, and then it just drops. And then yeah, so this should be peak formation high right there, and then you're just building out basically one right now.